on the charger. It was green when I turned it on. So I mean,
It's gonna be green when you turn it on. Guess what, guys? We are live.
hey,
We are
welcome.
champions of the.
Welcome back, neighbors. It is me, your acting mayor, Corey.
I'm the one who started his live stream, and he's just gonna take the front point. What the fuck?
And above me, which I don't know, the view might be different on Jim. But
No,
over
yeah.
here,
Wait.
My
we
chest.
have the other acting mayor, Jim.
No.
And we have a special guest with us again this week. We have Chrissy with us again.
Corey. On my screen that people are watching right now on the live stream, you pointed up to the to the corner. You pointed at her chest, right? You said my chest.
Funny.
So that's what they saw. I'm actually to your top left, by the way. So guys, welcome to the live stream. We are back again with some more paranormal speak. I'm not good with words tonight.
You're dumb shit.
But then again, whenever I'm good with words, ever. Never have I ever said nevers. And oof, that could be a skunky beer sometimes. So, we were supposed to have somebody else join us tonight, but I don't think
Jack had to go to bed. He sadly has to work again in the morning. So just like I do.
Yeah, and
I
he
worked
has to get up at 3.
Oh shit! Why? What does he do?
Ew.
Is he working the corner again with Corey?
No,
Oh, okay.
he's making better money.
Oh, how do you make better money than the corner? Oh.
Glory hole.
He moved to the back seat, huh?
He's bringing me my money.
Yeah, well, you know what? We all see that. Too bad Corey can't bring the money.
What does Jack work again? I completely forgot.
We just talked about that.
He
Not the
works
corner
at a
and back
place-
seat.
He works at a place called Electroplate Right, or EPR. He does wastewater treatment for metal parts that get dipped in like nickel and silver
Okay.
and arsenic and cyanide and a bunch of other junk.
He actually essentially does what I do, but without all the cyanide and chemical dipping and stuff like that.
Hey, but you know what? He's actually got access to stuff that if he ever wanted to kill somebody and poison them without it being traced, he's got cyanide. It cannot be traced. People
After
do
what
not
happened
do that.
today, he's seriously tempted. But
What did you do
that's
now?
A story for another day. I didn't do anything.
Alright, so guys, just give you a heads up. I hope if my voice is gonna crack throughout the whole night. I got some kind of a cold going on. Corey has a migraine, so this stream might be short, might go long. We don't know. We are.
I'm feeling good.
And the only reason that Jim's voice is gonna crack is because he's been sucking too much dick.
We just discussed this. That's how I make my money. We were just talking about Jack on the corner a little while ago, so can't really freaking complain, can you? Or say shit. Complain? Yeah, that.
I was gonna say, who's complaining about Jack showing some cankle on the sidewalk?
Not me. It brings in money.
See, guys, right there. Hooking ain't bad. It shouldn't be illegal, man. If anybody can do it, we can.
Don't shame sex work. It's a legitimate industry. Has been around for centuries.
Well, I find funny is it honestly, what do you call it?
Your looks?
The sexual nature of things have become the norm now. Like sex sells, and it's in everything, including Disney. Believe it or not.
And yet, it's one of the most looked down upon things in the world. Like,
It's-
society as a whole is prudish.
Well, the society as a whole
But yet,
has
they still want
gone.
to partake of the product.
See, that's the thing is they want to. It's in the public eye, basically. But that what is the person themselves will always align themselves with other people, no matter how their looks on life is, just so they can be a part of what is considered fitting in. And so, like, good example, we're talking about sex. Start this episode somehow. It was literally every city, even like the early 1900s, had a brothel in it. I mean, hell, back in the 1800s, man, when you're going from town to town, you went to the saloon. What was the saloon? The saloon is where you played poker. It's where you had live music. It's where you had your alcohol and your fuckery. You know?
You know what? Speaking of brothels, we actually have an old brothel on the north end of town
Yeah, but it's still not functioning as what it was intended for.
No.
Yeah.
It's actually been put on the historic registry, and it hasn't been touched. Last time I heard, it has not been touched in over 50 years.
Yeah, but as what she's saying is, though, is us as the society as a whole itself, not even less than 100 years ago, it's considered normal to go any town and find the fucking brothel. Now it's, shame on you, naughty,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly think the way the world's going is we're going to have a turnaround, I think, basically, where things we've done in the past is going to come protruding again. It's going to show its ugly head one way or another. And I'm not talking about like everything we've done bad, because there's some things I guarantee we're not going to go back on again. Any sort of racism, not racism, but like slavery and like that. But I'm meaning on like, hi mama, your mom just said hi. Well,
that's not working on my side.
Good for a good example is brothels. Okay, that has been weeded out. It's considered illegal. No now. The way I see it now, how things are coming around to play, I think it's going to become the norm again. You're going to go to a city, and you're going to be able to find the brothel, but it's not going to be called a brothel then. It's going to be called something else, and you're going to find, and it's going to be legit and legal, It's not going to be illegal. That's how I think it is, because for some reason, the way the world spins, we tend to go back and forth when it comes to certain things. Like, we'll move into the future, but things we've done in the past will resurface, just like toys. Good example, Teddy Ruxpin. He was a big toy in the 80s, okay? He died off.
He's coming back.
Yep, he came back. He has an app and everything now.
Furby.
So,
was big in the mid to early 90s. Mid 90s, and it's coming back.
Late 2000 or early 2000s.
Yeah, I had both of those. I had the original Furby, the new Furbies. I had the original Teddy Ruxpin. I don't think I'm going to buy the new Teddy Ruxpin because one thing is, have you seen that thing? He looks demonic. But then
I
again,
had the original Furby, and then it started going insane. I changed the batteries.
Well,
and even with it turned off, it would still come on.
The thing is,
I took the thing out into the yard and I buried it.
The funny thing is with Furbies, is a learning device. Like, it actually learned from you. Its traits actually developed how you treated it and how you talked to it and everything. And especially the new ones does it even way worse now because it connects to an app and all that shit. So essentially, you could actually mistreat the damn thing in a certain way where it actually goes nuts and doesn't like you and just like literally just goes and goes bonkers.
Here's the fucked up part. I had a friend of mine in school that had
You had a friend?
Shut up. And so like the Furby kept talking at night, so they took the batteries out of it. And the fucking thing still talked.
Here's
the same thing happened to mine. That's why I took mine out and buried it in the yard, poured a bunch of salt on top of it.
Here's the funny thing is, do you know why? It is, believe it or not, the original Furbies actually had capacitors in it, okay, on the boards inside. Those capacitors can actually retain charge, even with the battery device pulled out. Now, the thing is, whenever they don't, you can't get multiple uses out of those capacitors. They have like a quick bloop, drain and they're done. But you don't know, it could have enough charge in it to actually make the thing work. I don't know, but that is the thing. I know for a fact they had capacitors in it because I blew them up on my original Furbies. Capacitor.
Something else that's coming back, Tamagotchi.
It's already back.
Oh my god, I had one of those.
I had several.
Here's the funny thing is, Walmart is selling I didn't do the whole Tamagotchi. I did the Digimon. The digital fighters, remember those?
Yes.
Because the Tamagotchi, when it first came out, was originally marketed towards girls. So they're like, well, what about boys? Because this is more of a girly kind of design, Let's make Digifighters or Digimon, where literally it was a Tamagotchi that had it where you can feed it and everything, but you also had it where you connect two different what you want to call them?
Remember those?
Yeah. What are they called?
It was
Cases.
By,
well, I can't remember what you
call it.
Yeah, it's two little middle pads, but I just can't remember what you call it. It's not a console. It's not I guess the housing, for lack of better words.
Magnets that had
they weren't.
Inside of
They weren't magnets. How it was pretty cool. Is you had to touch them together, both had to click start fight, and then you can actually detach, and the things would fight, on your screen, and it's pretty cool. There are so many different versions of those though. After Tamagotchi became big and was a big success, then Digimon came out and was a big hit and success. Where actually
And they
even
had the Nano Pets.
yeah,
As well.
yep, and then the digital pets or digital fighters evolved after that. Like they actually had one where you actually had weightlifters. You can actually start as a skinny guy, build yourself to a big muscle man, connect them and fight them. Or you had one where you actually interact with your finger. It had holes on the bottom and sides to where as you're raising the critter, you can actually put your finger in there, and it actually shows your finger on the screen, petting it and poking it and flicking the critter as you wanted. And I'm like, well,
That one.
yeah, that one was interesting, but it was weird because it involved kids sticking their fingers in random holes.
That's something you want to think about.
Yeah, so it didn't last long.
I wonder why.
Yeah. All three of my kids had things over in Greece. What?
She's talking about the mom's talking about the Tamagotchis.
Yeah.
Actually, it was only me and Amanda that had them, not my brother.
Well, I said what is because in Greece?
Yes, we lived in Greece.
No, I don't remember that.
Yes, I told you that like 1,000 times.
Okay, you have to tell
First
me.
I've
Like,
heard of it, but
you have to tell me.
So
You have to tell me 1,001 times. You know my memory's bullshit. But
he still doesn't remember my name.
I know.
What's my name?
did I even get told your name?
Yes.
Yes.
4 or 5 times the last time.
Kinky, Keely,
I go by Keely, yes.
Ku Klux Klan. I don't know.
Chrissy.
Okay, I live in the South, but I'm not part of that.
Hey, I lived in the South. Actually, the funny thing is, I kind of had both worlds. I was born in the North, and I was born in Ohio, so I was born in the North, but I was raised in the South. So,
You were born in the Midwest. Shut up.
Ohio is the North, you dumbass.
Born to the North and was raised in the South.
Do you not know your history?
They consider anything Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Illinois. They consider that all the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but when it comes to like the
But
Civil War
Kentucky
and
is still
everything,
considered the South, too.
Well,
Mason-Dixon line was the Kentucky border.
you know what? I'm curious now. You
know
guys
what?
actually.
Fucking Kentuckians are weird.
Well, no, I'm actually was just talking about the actual terms for the Civil War. You know, North and South when they fought. So now I'm curious, what was considered the actual South was considered the actual North. You know?
I was definitely born in the North. I was born up by the New England area.
I was born in the South.
I was born in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
I was born in one of the original slave states, unfortunately.
so
Which one?
Virginia.
Oh.
Connecticut, Illinois,
I bet-
Indiana,
I bet
Iowa,
you were-
Maine, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and Vermont and Wisconsin are all considered the North. Okay, so then what's considered the southern states when it comes to that?
Face.
This-
Texas is considered a southern state.
Oh wow! Wait, what? The District of Columbia is considered a southern state?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I don't see how, because District of Columbia is up by fucking
It's also
That is DC.
Yeah, DC. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, and she's right. Texas is considered a southern state,
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
which is, I guess it's true because it's underneath everything. It's like literally.
But it was part of the Confederacy.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading right now. Is on that. I'm not gonna show anybody here because this is getting pretty vulgar, and I'm not gonna put that on live stream. Because apparently you were born in Pennsylvania. My oldest son was born in Japan.
Hey, question for you, Jim. How do you pronounce the capital of Kentucky? Is it Louisville or Louisville?
Louisville.
Wrong.
Louisville.
Well, everybody I know calls it Louisville. So.
Wrong, both of you.
What is it?
Frankfurt.
Mm-hmm. You notice how I didn't react. I was like, yep, okay. Well, how do you pronounce it? Nevada or Nevada?
It's Nevada.
Nevada.
A lot of people go Nevada, not Nevada.
It's Nevada.
See, it's one of those potato kind of things, I guess. Each accent's going to say it differently, you know. And especially if you have that southern draw, you're going to say Nevada.
Yeah, but I've got friends that live out there, and they all told me it's Nevada.
Yeah, oh,
So-
it's supposed to be Nevada, but even I catch myself saying Nevada a lot of times. I don't say Nevada, I said Nevada. But then again, you're also talking to a guy for the longest time with his speech minute. Didn't say toilet, he said toilet. So
I mean, I've been known to say wash rag
now, question is,
and
You're gonna-
oil.
can you say?
You're gonna wash your clothes in the creek?
And no, it's in the washing machine. In Washington State.
Okay,
Well,
my
it's
draw
actually-
is bad, but that's horrible.
Well, it's actually weird because my mom says crick, not creek.
Oh, okay. My mom, instead of saying I'm gonna push that table up against the wall, it's again the wall. She drops the st.
Okay, you know, the funny thing is, I had a friend back in Georgia, back in Atlanta, in high school, who got very irritated with how I speak sometimes, or how I spoke, because instead of saying, "Hey, do you need to be picked up?" I always said, "You need picked up." You know, he's like, "Damn it, Jim, it's you need to be picked up, not you need picked up. Damn it, come on, add the proper grammar." I'm like, well, sorry.
But it saves time to say it the other way.
You know, and I'm also the firm believer of making up your own language. Like Jeff Foxworthy, he has redneck words like "yum to," hey, you know. Hey, we're going to mall. Yum to, you know.
Yet.
Yep.
Get on here.
Yep. Get on in here. Or what you did you? You didn't bring your phone. What you did you?
Mayonnaise?
Man, yep.
Mayonnaise. Yeah, mayonnaise.
Man,
Now-
there's a lot of people in this store right now.
Yep. See that. So I'm a firm believer on simple speak, I guess you want to call it. But you know,
Or it's funny when he tries to pronounce words like.
I don't even try to say those words no more. They're not my friends.
Would I ever make fun of you, Jim?
Yes. Jinx, by the way. Hold on, where's my other bird finger
But
saying?
it's okay. I make fun of it too.
Well, the way I look at this, when they first meet me, they think I'm a dick or an ass because if I like you and I'm talking to you, I will make fun of you. Okay, I will, and I expect it back. So a lot of people when they meet me, they're like, "Damn it, Corey, your friend's an asshole. He's a dick," and people have to explain, no, that's how he is. If he's mean to you or he seems like he's mean to you, he's making fun of you, it means he likes you and he expects it back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I'm nice to you, you might want to watch your back and check for blades. You know?
I mean, when the first time I talked to you, you were both funny, you were both nice to me and mean to me.
Yes, and if you notice, there's always a knife in the background.
And then you
Right.
offered Jack the bandana with the horns on it, and I'm like,
Yeah, see, that was me being nice. So I was being a dick to him. No.
Okay, hang on.
which means you don't like him, right?
Interruption, real quick. Jim, what the fuck are you drinking?
Bush. It's literally Bush beer. It was given to me. I have like I have two 30 packs. So
I just saw like the yellow part of the can, and I was like, what? The
yeah,
fuck?
apparently it's a
Is it
limited edition.
beer?
It's I don't know, but they have strawberry lemonade beer from Natural Light, and it's god awful.
What? Just like they have
Doesn't sound like
was it?
good.
They have like the Bud Light Lime.
I haven't tried that one, so I don't know if I want to.
Don't.
They had an orange. What was it? I think it was Coors. Coors made an orange one time, an orange beer, and it was just horrible. Like you're drinking battery acid. Yeah, like, "Ugh."
Now, I'll admit, I like the Limerita stuff and the Strawberritas.
The one beer I thought was the worst looking beer you can ever get, including the design of the can and bottle to the look of the actual drink itself, but yet it actually didn't taste that bad. It was Zima. Remember Zima?
Oh gosh, yes, I remember seeing
That I can't remember. I think it was Coors who made it, but that's their. At the time, everybody wanted a clear drink because Pepsi Clear just came out. Sprite was all the rave because people were like, oh, it's clear and everything. All that. So people to jump on the bandwagon. I think it was. Let me make sure who made it. I think it's Coors. I want to say so, but don't quote me on that. And that's their answer to a clear beer was Zima.
I loved Zima. Granted, I was only like 12 or 13 when it was out, when it was popular.
Oh yeah, of course.
But
I was right.
that was my gateway alcoholic beverage.
The funny thing is,
The first beer I ever had when I was a kid was a non-alcoholic beer. I had a migraine. We was over at my dad's friend's house. His name was Roger. We called him Roger. I don't know why, but we did. My dad decides that, with me being a kid and having a migraine, and of course Mom had Tylenol, he decides to give me O'Doul's.
ooh, that's like the worst beer, non-alcoholic beer to give somebody. If you're trying to get them to taste non-alcoholic beer and like it, you don't give them O'Doul's. That's like the worst one possible, man.
Oh, well, guess what happened about 10 minutes later?
Did you puke?
I guess,
I didn't have a migraine the first time I had O'Doul's, and I still puked 10 minutes
The,
later.
the funny thing is, I didn't always drink beer. When I first started drinking, I didn't like the taste of beer. I didn't care for it. So when we were at bars and people were drinking beer and I wanted to drink, I would order them like Smirnoff Ice, all that stuff. And what made me switch to beer was how cheap it was, believe it or not. Like, I go to these bars and I'm drinking like Smirnoff. It cost me $3 a fucking bottle. They didn't do pitchers. All my friends would spend like $8 and get a pitcher of beer, and they gave them like fucking like 5 glassfuls. I'm like, holy crap, yours is so much cheaper than mine. So one time I broke down, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to spend all this money on, buying Zimas and all that shit. So, oh no, Mama, I'm always nice to my elders. I respect them. I know how I was raised right on that aspect. So. I can't be a dick to you. I'm sorry. It's just, it's not in my ability.
I'm gonna laugh the next time when you come here, if you come back and she smacks the total fuck out of you.
Why?
Calling her your elder. Shut up.
You do as even if a person's older than you by 1 month, they're your elders.
No.
How old
Yes.
are you again, Jim?
40.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm older than everybody in
So
this fucking
then
room.
you're my elder.
Yep. See? So show
Yes, sir.
respect, you fucker.
Here's your respect.
Hey, salute you too. It'd be kind of funny if like people didn't. Huh? Oh, you're so sweet. See, your mom likes it, dumbass. So, everybody in the comments, Corey has a migraine, so we need to play some loud ass music and strobe lights for him.
I will fucking stab your eyeballs.
Okay. I was like, how do I want to respond to that? Nah, just leave it, because there's no way in the world you can do that through your monitor yet, until we invent the teleporter,
Which I wouldn't be surprised
Dude,
if we did.
That's
No, YouTube, I'm not being serious about that. So before you go through and edit this fucking video,
oh god,
take it
yeah,
down
don't
big.
don't ban us, man. Wait, Crystal's like, damn, that makes me the baby.
Yep.
Alright, fine, you know what, if we're gonna do this, guys. Age call. I know you're still not supposed to ask women their ages, but alright. I'm 40. Corey, you're what, 19?
No, I'm 33.
There you go.
37.
Damn it, I'm still the oldest. Fuck. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna find somebody else who's older than me. Give me this damn call so I'm not the old fucker in this group anymore. Hold on. Oh, man. Oh, what are you vaping on, Crystal? Is that just regular vape or is that...
That's a jewel.
Yeah, okay, it's a jewel.
It's Chrissy, not Crystal.
I didn't say Crystal, I said...
You said Crystal.
I actually
You
did not... Oh, well.
She's not wrong.
It's
Hey,
a jewel.
At least I got the first letter right.
I'm
Yeah, you
the
got
one,
the Chris right.
I'm the one vaping, Jim.
You both technically are vaping, you dumbass. Hers turns more liquid into a vape, so it's a vape. I'm the only person who has don't vape no more in this group. Which, honestly, my wallet thanks me for it.
I
Now,
would too if I quit, but I'd rather vape than go to jail.
yeah,
Well, see, here's my thing, though. I'm not going to buy a jewel because they're a one-time use, and when they're out, you got to go buy another one.
now I will admit this: I do have a vape in the house, but it's not like what you guys got. Yeah, see, mine is a CBD. It's got the what THC in it, whatever, like the minimum I can have before I start freaking gasping for air.
Yes, Mom. We know that you're the oldest in the lobby. It's okay.
Yeah, but Crystal says so. I did a thing. Really? How is he?
Crystal, what'd you do?
Corey, you just glossed over my funny Addams Family joke, you asshole.
You're an asshole.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. If you think about it, thing essentially, if you fuck him, all it basically is a hand job. Because remember, he's just a hand that runs around.
Say, Chrissy, don't think about that one too hard.
I think she was thinking of Cousin It is what with all the hair. So she's like, wait, which one's Thing again?
No, it took a minute because I had to take my daughter to an endocrinology appointment today. So my brain is still fried trying to put together everything that was said in that.
I love how she said that like we know what the fuck it is. Like coming on top of the law meeting today.
Okay, endocrinology, that deals with your endocrine system, which does like adrenaline.
She said another word that we're supposed to know. Your endocrine system.
Endocrine system.
Thank you. See?
Deals with hormones.
Ah.
And like, what is it? I can't remember exactly what it's called, but like adrenaline and thyroid hormones and stuff like that.
Essentially, it's everything that comes from your thyroid.
Yeah. So back about 3 or 4 years ago, my daughter was diagnosed with Graves' disease.
Ooh.
Which is a severe form of hyperthyroidism, which means your thyroid gland makes too much of the thyroid hormone.
Yeah, and actually that can be really deadly too, I do believe.
Yes, if Graves' disease runs unchecked for too long, it can cause cancer of the thyroid.
Oh, how old is your daughter and she has to deal with all that shit?
She is 12.
Jesus, sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
That sucks.
The way we found out that she had it, her psychiatrist takes her vitals at every visit. And
weird, which is weird for a psychiatrist.
Well, with the medication that my daughter was on for her depression and anxiety and ADHD and autism, they have to.
Fair enough.
No, yeah, certain meds, when it comes to kids, they don't mess around on that stuff.
Yeah. So they would take her vitals. So they would check her pulse and oxygen levels, her blood pressure, her weight, and her height. Well, we noticed that her weight was fluctuating a lot. Like, one visit it would be really, really low, then one visit it would shoot up, so on and so forth. Her pulse was also steadily getting higher and higher. At one point, her pulse was 186.
Ooh.
That's deadly. That's like...
Yes.
That's like dysrhythmia deadly.
So they sent her to a pediatric cardiologist. Well, the cardiologist didn't find anything. They said her heart was healthy. But the cardiologist had seen stuff like this before and suggested she go to an endocrinologist and have her thyroid levels checked. Well, we did, and they found out that her thyroid was overacting to the point that it had basically shut down her pituitary gland in her brain.
Whoa.
Now, the pituitary gland, though, I mean...
That's the one that gives you adrenaline.
Well, it's also, I think, it's one that can...
pancreas does the adrenaline.
The pituitary gland, if I remember right, it's one that actually deals with your growth.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you can, that's why if you see some kids...
It's the one that regulates the growth.
Yep.
If it shuts down...
You keep growing. Your body won't know when to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bad...
That's why my daughter's taller than I am. At 12.
That's why you see a lot of kids who are more developed when... Comes from the guy who's only 4'10". So what you guys won't see in the stream is he's actually sitting on 4 phone books right now, just to match the height that Chrissy and I have on him.
Wait, I'm shorter than Corey. So if he's only 4'10", then that means
You're
I'm like 4'9" or 4'1". 1.
I was gonna say 9 because I was trying to give you a little bit of a but never mind. All right, fine.
Anyway.
Now.
But.
And if if I'm 4'10", that makes Jim 4'8".
I'm telling you fucktard. I'm 4'11".
Either way, I'm a midget.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, she ended up having to go on beta blockers and a medication called methimazole, which would cause her thyroid to reduce its thyroid hormone production.
Yeah, but also that thing, if I remember that one, that's one that also messes with that affects the serotonin levels too, I think.
No, because we went through every option that we had. So basically, it's been 4 years. She had a checkup today and had blood work taken and everything. Her thyroid levels have leveled out. They're where they need to be at her age. Her pituitary gland is active where it's supposed to be. So she is considered in remission from the Graves' disease.
Good.
Now we have to go back in August to have more blood work done to check and make sure that she's still at that level. If she is, then we go to only one appointment every 6 months.
Nice.
No, the
Which is good.
good news is that's usually until about she's 20, because by then the body's done growing and hopefully it'll simmer down by then. Yeah.
But here's the thing. There is a risk of her thyroid swinging in the opposite direction and going hypo, which is what I had after I gave birth to her. I had what was called postnatal hypothyroidism.
Isn't genetics fun?
Yeah. However, if that happens, I was told today at that appointment that hypothyroidism is easier to treat than hyperthyroidism. If she swings back into the hyperthyroidism and her Graves' disease comes back, then the next step is to have her thyroid ablated. Basically meaning she takes a pill and it basically forces the thyroid to stop working. At which point she would be put on a medication called Synthroid, which is a synthetic thyroid hormone. She would then be on that for the rest of her life. However, that is more preferable than having the hyperthyroidism and Graves' disease, because that can cause cancer of the thyroid, and she'd end up having to have it removed anyway.
Well, the good news is, I'm reading up on it. It looks like hypothyroidism. Actually, the only thing that really would affect a lot would be a ton of weight gain.
Yeah.
And
however, with as active as she is, that's not really an issue.
Well, that's a good thing. But
So-
the funny thing is, hyperthyroidism, actually, the one indication and one symptom they can tell about it is weight loss.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, with those early appointments with the psychiatrist, they were noticing extreme weight loss in her, as well as the super high heart rate.
Well, we wish her the best, because I hate to say it, stuff like that shouldn't happen to kids.
Shouldn't.
No.
It really shouldn't. But with everything going on in the world today, it's not really surprising.
Yeah, and that's I mean, I don't know. The field of medicine and all that stuff, I think as much as we create medicine to help, the medicines also we create to help actually causes a lot of other problems. Like,
Yeah.
Doctors believe the reason why I have so bad nerves right now, like my hands going numb and, so many surgeries and I can't get it fixed, is when my mom was pregnant with me, she was like literally a week overdue, with me. So they gave her a shot to induce labor. Well,
Pitocin.
yep, but it come to find out the chemical they use has been found out to cause neurological issues in infants.
Mm-hmm.
So they believe that shot that they use is the reason why my nerves are bad today. Is because so literally us humans created something to do something in the body, but it also causes another problem in the human body. Corey, before we change the subject any further, have you noticed the conversation going on in the live chat?
Yep.
I meant to bring it up earlier because when Crystal said I did a bad thing, it goes, I broke the light shade at Mom's and cut my arm. And it wasn't too bad, just glad it wasn't my head. And then your mom's, my finger is still sore, but healing from the deal in Corey's room.
Yes. So in my room at Mom and Jean's, I've been in the process of remodeling.
Yes, we've seen the nightmare pictures.
Okay. So we were pulling nails. The other day I had finished putting the last of my insulation in the ceiling that I had. I got to go get some more. But we were pulling nails, and of course, Mom has to do her whole flighty thing, go like super fast. She went to go pull one of the nails super fast, and the hammer, either the head of the nail either broke off because it was some of those like old cheap nails that you go to try to pull out, and the head just folds,
Ah,
or something, or the hammer slipped off or something. But she filleted her middle finger, like laid it right here.
ow. That sounds like fun.
Did she have to have stitches or anything?
I told her to go get stitches, but she refused, and we just bandaged it up.
Well,
and
it depends on how
Well, if she
deep.
doesn't want to get stitches, she can use super glue.
I
Jack's
told her
done that before.
I
I've-
told her that to get the
I
bleeding to stop and to
use
get
it a lot, as you can tell right here. I literally get super glue like every other day, a 4-pack just for my cuts. That's my bandages. My brother is a doctor in the Navy, and here, piece of trivia for you guys, for anybody out there who don't know this, do you know what super glue was originally invented for?
Surgical
was-
stitches that
it
are
was like medical
nylonless.
something.
It was invented by a military scientist. It's for infield triage, okay? It's designed for a temporary concealment. So if somebody got shot in the field, you just put it in or glue it in, and it seals quickly to get into the medic or get him to the hospital or whatever. That's why when super glue emits any moisture, blood, water, whatever, it crystallizes real quick. It's because it's designed. As soon as it meets with the blood, it crystallizes and seals the wound. That's what it's designed. But modern super glue doesn't have the original components of the super glue was originally designed for. That's why they tell you not to use super glue for cuts these days, because the super glue we know now is not the original formula that was originally invented. You know.
Mom, I think I might, but I'm not going to show that on YouTube. That might get us banned for graphic.
Well, not. I don't. I've seen people show certain things. Like now, if blood spatter and gore, no. But I think a picture of a cut, we might be okay.
I mean, they showed a picture of Johnny Depp's severed finger on YouTube. So,
Which is funny because I've seen somebody's.
ooh,
That looks gnarly.
Mama, you need to get that taken care of.
It doesn't look like it's gonna need stitches, but it looks like it did have
It should have.
How deep? Did you see bone?
I'm pretty sure it was damn close to bone.
Yeah. They might not do stitches, or then they might do what they call a suture tape, whatever. It's like
Steri strip.
yeah, it's similar to it. It looks like a butterfly strip, but it's got a little like tempered taped hook on the end that helps pull it in tight. It's weird.
Yeah, it's a steri strip.
Yeah,
no,
those are
that-
steri strips.
yeah.
I've had them for my knee.
Well, yeah, but this only came out like a few years ago. It was one of those like as seen on TV bullshits. Not as seen on TV, but that's how it came around. Somebody just invented a new Band-Aid kind of deal.
Yeah, all of a sudden she dropped her hammer and she's looking at me. She's like, I need, you need what? And then I seen the blood coming from her finger, and I was like, fuck. So of course my bathroom is literally right around the corner from my bedroom.
Yeah.
So I ran into the bedroom or in the bathroom. I said, Mom, get in here. And she's like, no, I need gauze and all that. I said, get in here so we can wrap it with toilet paper and put pressure on it.
I'm one of those
Stop
people.
the
who-
bleeding before you
yeah,
worry about gauze.
I'm one of those people who, if I should get something done, I don't do it. Like, I got a big old gaping hole in my hand right here, okay? You can see it just fine. That thing has been healing for like a month now because I shot myself with a nail gun and didn't know it. Like, literally, okay, hit. What the fuck? Ah, shit, I'm stable. I nailed myself to the board. Went through the board and came out the other side and hit myself. And it was deep. I mean, like, literally, I can take like a needle and go into it, about that much before I could feel pain, So,
And
yeah.
Could have been like what happened. I think it was my left hand. Matter of fact, I put a 10-penny nail through this finger.
Yeah,
Through-
isn't it fun? I
Because
like.
we were doing the renovations in what is now Jean's office, and we were tearing the closets out in there, and I was trying to get one of the boards to separate, and my hand was up there holding it, and of course, Mom and Jean had went into the kitchen to do something. I don't remember what it was, but I was the only one up there holding that board barehanded, and with a cat claw, and my cat claw slipped, and that nail went straight to my finger.
Ow.
Remember, the box cutters that have the hooked blades?
Yep.
A previous job that I had, I was using one to, again, cut up cardboard so that we could recycle it. And I actually, you might not be able to see it, but I've got a scar running from like here to here, where I cut myself there.
You know, that wasn't on camera, so nobody knows what the fuck you're pointing at.
This one. So the scar runs from like right here to right here.
Ooh. Ow.
Yeah.
See,
box
cutters.
You can't really see it. But
Are we doing the Lethal Weapon compare, scars on?
Let me see if I can do this up close.
Oh no! Don't get up and close and personal.
On this wrist, you can't really see it.
If you had your damn backlight on, like I told you, we would see it. But no, I have a migraine.
You can kind of see it right there. Scar,
I just see hair
right in here, but it goes. The scar literally goes this far down my wrist. I fell 14 feet within an extension ladder, putting up or running electrical in a buddy of mine's dad's pole barn that he had just had put up. And when I fell down, I don't know what cut me. I don't know how it cut me, but when I fell down, I went literally from the ceiling of this fucking pole barn down.
Oof.
Ow.
Yeah, and so I called with the barely little bit of signal we had out there. I got a hold of my mom. I said, "Mom," I said, "You know that my gauze and stuff that I have upstairs in the closet?" She said, "Yes, I need you to bring that to me like now." She said, "What'd you do?" I said, "Don't ask, just do it."
Yeah.
So I was literally, my buddy's dad was like, he's like, "Are you all right? Do I need to take you to the hospital to get stitches? I'll pay for it." I was like, "No." I was like, "But do you have like a t-shirt, some gauze, a paper towel or something?" And he's like, "Well, I got an old t-shirt right here that's clean." He's like, "Why?" And I was like, "Give it to me." So I walked out to my car, wrapping my wrist up and wrapping it in freaking electrical tape.
I got so many scars on my body that I'm like, it's a reminder of how stupid you can be sometimes. Like my newest one I have is like right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I got a scar right here.
Yeah.
I had
see it a little bit.
I had to go get stitches a couple months ago. I have electric scooters that I ride with my boys, and we were on a ride one day, and I went to go take a turn a little hard and come back around and go behind my boys. Well, the front tire hit a rock and it went from under me. I hit the ground, I'm like, whoop, I crashed, haha, laughing it off. And then all of a sudden I felt something wet in my face. I'm like, I'm bleeding. And I'm just sitting calmly like, oh, that's a gash. Ew, that's a gash, Riker and McKillen were panicking their ass off. Oh my god. I'm like, boys, don't panic. It's just a little cut. I'll go home and clean it up. I'll be fine. So I called Anissa. I'm like, hey, you might come get me. I fell and cut my head. And she comes and gets me and she goes, that's not a little cut. You got like an 1.5 inch long gash and I can see bone. I'm like, oh. So I went to the emergency room, intensive care, and sure enough needed like 8 stitches. Like 5 external, 3 internal. So
this pinky, I almost degloved in a box taping machine.
That's funny because I actually literally missing a finger almost the same way. I mean, that's the dumbest joke ever. Jesus, I apologize.
That's as straight as that one gets. I cannot straighten that.
Crystal says we're boring. She's leaving.
Okay. We're just sharing war stories. I know. The funny thing is, the original plan for this stream was actually more ghost stories continuing from last Friday. And, or was it Saturday? I can't remember. What day did we stream? Friday? Oh, yeah, it was Saturday.
Yeah, because
y'all did Devour.
Yeah. No, Sunday we did Devour.
Sunday.
Because I had to do Iron Man on Saturday. So much as I'll just stay, I gotta call tonight so I can get up early enough to shower, do my hair, makeup, and be ready by 11:30. So you have to wake up at 5 in the morning to do your hair, makeup, and everything just so you can get the door at 11:30? Holy hell, that's 6 hours. How long is it? Crystal. Bye, Crystal. You will be missed.
Sometimes girls want to take their time doing their hair and makeup.
Shit, I'll be up at 5:30 and out my door by 5 after 6.
I'll trade some places. What?
Gotta get up at 9:30 so that I can make sure my daughter gets off with her dad tomorrow.
I gotta work tomorrow.
Me too.
Jack too.
It's all fun. You know what? I say tomorrow though we should play some more
Corey,
Devour.
We're still doing D&D tomorrow, right?
Correct.
Okay. Do something special for Jack tomorrow because it's his birthday.
I can do that.
It's called a reach around.
I wouldn't put it past anybody.
I mean, I'm okay with a virtual reach around. I'm perfectly fine with that.
So you guys are playing D&D virtually?
Yes. Well, Adrian's probably going to be in person. And maybe Sam. I don't know yet. We're still trying to figure out with Sam. We're still trying to figure out with Kevin and Jacob. I know Jacob's going to be virtual because I am not going to fucking Shepherdsville to go pick his stupid ass up.
Do I want to join you guys?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You'll just have to create a character.
Again. Well, I got to recreate a new character because we started creating my character and then we scrapped it because like, that's boring.
I mean, I use D&D Beyond.
I haven't played D&D since 08.
Well, that was when 3.5, 3.0 and 3.5 were out, so it's past 3.5
changed.
now.
We're in 5
really.
now. Actually, no, they're getting ready to release 5.5.
Yeah, but fuck all that. But no, 5th edition actually is really, really, really similar to 3.5. There's just a few extra little, pick you ups in there.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, Corey and I, we originally had a plan for a while ago that we should actually play some D&D, over Discord or whatever, and film it and make some episodes out of it. And we have yet to do it.
You can do that with. You can do that. Use Roll20 for maps and stuff, and have people make tokens of their characters. Because that's how me and my friends play, because we're all over the place. Like, Jack and I are the only two in Virginia that play. Everybody else is in either Arkansas or Wisconsin, up in Canada. There's one in Kentucky, over in Harrodsburg, that plays. And then I think Cray lives down in Arizona.
Over.
Well,
we use Roll20 for maps and stuff, and we play when we talk through Discord.
Well, here's my thing. I have maps already created in like my own personal maps already out. Like they're down here underneath my desk.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard because I need to because according to Roll20, you can scan in your own maps, but every time I try to scan in my own map, it doesn't work.
What kind of map are you trying to scan in? It could be the wrong kind of file format.
It's my maps that are drawn down here.
Yeah.
I scan them to my computer and try to upload them.
I mean, are you actually using an actual scanner, or are you doing
it to like a JPEG?
They are automatically in a JPEG.
Or you may have. Well, then have you try to convert them into a PNG?
Quick question: are you actually scanning them with a scanner, or are you actually trying to just a picture? Because a lot of people will.
Right there.
Okay. You know how often I pay attention to your room?
Yeah,
Never.
That thing right there.
Touch the tips.
That's a printer. That's a printer, scanner, copier, faxer.
That's
all 4 in 1.
Well, when it scans it, are you sure it's actually scanning it to a JPEG or not, or anything else?
That's the way it's set.
Maybe if you actually scan the picture to your computer first, and then try to transfer it over from, like, say, an actual save file on your computer somewhere, instead of actually just doing it scanned to the system. I don't know. What time are you guys actually planning on doing that tomorrow?
We don't know yet. Because like I said, I gotta work tomorrow and I gotta get everything set up. And I'm thinking about trying to I don't know, because I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the maps yet. So the maps might be out. So everything's just gotta be like in your mind, kind of shit right now.
Theater of the mind. That's always fun.
Now here's a question, because like I said, I haven't played. I used to play D&D all the time, but since I moved out here, I don't have anybody out here I played with, so I haven't played in like almost. Wow, what, 15 years now? So I have a friend out here who has been trying to get me into D&D to play with him and his wife, but I don't know. I don't think I got time to actually set another character up, stuff like that. So I just never thought about doing it right now. But I do, like I told you, Corey, I do want to get back and playing again because I actually enjoyed it, But I haven't played in 15 years, so I got to build a whole new character, all that stuff. So maybe tomorrow I might not be able to join you because I don't think I'll have time to get the character set up before then, unless you or somebody else help me out as quick as we can.
Yeah, I can help you out real quick because I actually have a PHB, and I also have I actually have the digital PHB as well that I can send you.
we actually started setting up a character. You, Adrian, and I, a couple months ago I think it was, but we never finished it.
I don't remember.
So what we'll do is I'll get a hold of you tomorrow and see if you guys are playing, and we'll go from there, I guess. Because, in honesty, I have no clue what tomorrow holds for me.
Yeah.
Until I get off work.
Right. But I'm gonna get off here.
Yeah, it's already.
My head's actually it's just not getting any better, so I'm gonna get off here and lay down.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized I didn't change the title again.
It's fine.
And like I said, guys, this stream, I said earlier when we first started, we don't know how long it's going to be because I am fighting a cold, Corey's fighting a migraine, and
Chrissy's just feeling good.
She's just fighting everything else. So.
Yeah, I'm fighting life.
But look forward to more. What I'm thinking about doing is I'm trying to get more videos out there that even if I edit them and put them onto the channel for Township, just like small videos that we do, whatever. Like how when we played Devour, that went straight to my channel. But I was thinking about putting the video, since it's already edited, over to this channel, just give a little extra content for people. So it's not just every Friday we have live stream. There might be some actual videos popping up here and there.
Yeah. Starting next month, I am going to be getting my my Premiere Pro back. So it means I will be able to start editing videos again. Yes, I'm not very proficient with it, guys, but I will be getting proficient, learning and getting proficient with it so that I can get some uploads going.
Actually, I've been using...
What?
No, just go ahead.
But not only will I be uploading videos for here on the Township, but I also will be getting things for GT Gaming and SBI when I come up with investigations. So stay tuned for that. That should be coming up. I should be having an investigation coming up here towards the end of the month, beginning of next month. So guys,
he's actually going to investigate the ghost in his toilet.
Hey, I done dropped the girls off at the pool twice today.
You took the Browns to the Super Bowl, basically?
That's right.
But now, Corey, I've been using Premiere Pro for 3 years now, and I'm still not proficient at it, dude, so don't feel bad.
That's fair.
I'm actually thinking about testing out After Effects, Adobe After Effects, and trying to actually do some special effects for myself. See how that goes. So, guys, we are popping off. It is a short stream this time, guys. But keep an eye out. There might be some videos coming tomorrow or Sunday. Hell, actually, what we might do is if we end up playing D&D tomorrow, I might live stream it to either here or my channel. See how it goes. Yeah,
and I might end up. What I'm actually thinking about doing is I've actually got a couple of webcams over here, guys. I'm actually thinking about hooking.
Do not show a video of your pants unzipping. Do not put a camera facing that. We do not want that. We'll get demonetized. No, he wants to reach around. Come on, man.
He wants to be reached around. He doesn't want to do the reach around.
Okay. Didn't I just say that?
Yeah.
Okay. I just said that. So yeah, copycat.
I clarified.
So keep an eye out. Actually, can I actually stream to two different things at once?
No.
I know people who can stream to YouTube while streaming to Twitch, but I don't think you stream to two YouTube channels at the same time.
No, you cannot.
So that sucks. So I'm going to have to choose either here or Tev's Gaming if I do decide to stream D&D tomorrow.
Right.
So Corey, what time?
I might be getting off early tomorrow. They're actually talking if we stay far enough ahead by tomorrow by like 11:30 noon, we might be getting off anywhere between that time or at that time. So I actually might be off early tomorrow. The latest being 3:30 normal because it's supposed to be a full production day, but there could be a possibility we're off by noon.
Okay, now mind you, I'll be getting off at 4 o'clock your time. I work only 6 hours tomorrow. Tomorrow's an early day. We leave at 2, so it'll be 4 your time.
That's fine.
But we'll get together then and figure it out, because if you guys do play and I do join you, like I said, we're going to have to quickly pop me out of character real fast. You know what I mean?
Hey, by the way, do you have a printer?
Yes.
It has ink and it works?
Yes.
Okay. I will send you over a copy of the character sheet. If you want to keep it digital, you can. If you want to print it out and use it that way, you can as well.
I
do
think-
both.
I
I do
think
both.
you-
You have a digital copy and a hard copy.
If I remember that right, I think that's how we did it last time. You emailed me the thing, I printed it out. While you were doing it on there, I was actually filling it out here.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we'll just do it that way then. That works because I actually have a copy of the character sheets. I have 5 different versions and copies of the fucking character sheet.
I have 3.
So,
I don't have any,
Anyways.
so.
all right, well, guys, I'm hopping off here.
All right, Christy, guess what? You're doing our outro.
I can't remember what the outro is.
Just
I got it.
no. Let her. What's it called? Freestyle. Come on.
Hey guys, so it was great seeing y'all again tonight.
I put her in a spot, so
Just
she
remember,
does.
if you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button, punch that notification bell, and make sure you select all so that you don't miss any more streams or videos that we post. And as always, welcome to the neighborhood.
Hey, she did it, man. She got it. Guys, boom.
Boom.